We are being gazelles. This is how they run away from their predators. And now these are the predators running at their prey.
Do we have to keep going?
Plain zebra. Africa's striped horse is the most widespread zebra species and the most horse-like. Bachelor groups and harems led by stallions graze together in large herds. Each animal has a unique pattern of dark stripes on a light background.
This is an oryx gazella, and they live in herds and travel to get food together, and they've got horns, and I'm going to read this stuff now. The spirit of the desert can survive on just the water of melons and tubers. Like other antelope, it cools off by nasal panting.
Where they are. Oh, I'm not getting out.
They seem to be cold and looking.
The lioness gives birth in a sheltered place away from the rest of the pride.
Come and talk to us, lion.
Her cubs, usually in a 2 or 4 litter, are born blind and helpless. Newborns are often left alone when mom goes off to hunt or check with the pride.
I want to feed it a peach.
These are the leopards of the north. Unlike the lion, leopards are intensely secretive and very difficult to observe in the wild. Leopards hunt by day and by night. The greatest threats to leopards are hunters for their pelts. Their beautiful coats may result in their demise in the wild.
These are my siblings, This is Carrie, Juliet, Romeo, and George. Mainly, their diet is leaves from mimosa and wild apricot trees. They live in Africa.
These are dromedary camels. They are adapted to hot, dry deserts. They live in northern Africa and parts of the Middle East. People have used camels as pack animals, and nomadic cultures still depend on them for transport, meat, wool, leather, milk, and more. Camels can go more than 2 weeks and walk further than 400 miles without drinking.
This is the African elephant. The African elephants are very similar to the mammoth. They both have tusks, even though the mammoth has much longer tusks. Their skeleton is very similar, though the elephants have more of a hunched back. They both have hair on their body, but the mammoths actually are much larger than the elephant. They both have tusks or trunks that they use to eat and grab things with, pick things up so they can feed themselves and their young, and that is the African elephant.
Penguins. Unlike most penguins, these African birds live in warm areas. They hold their wings outstretched on hot days to keep cool. Penguins also use their wings to fly through the water. Fly through the water. Let feet steer them towards a fishy meal. This is a spotted hyena. They live in land in the savanna, yes, and grasslands across much of the sub-Saharan Africa. They are 90 to 200 pounds. In the trees, there's a lady rock turako. They come in noisy groups of turacos. They search for fruits in the treetops. They also nest high in the canopy where they defend their territory against other birds, even larger birds. And they're located in Africa. Of the pond, not the little green and blue one, but
that one.
Tan and black-headed ducks. There's the Hottentot teal. They are the smallest of the African ducks. They feed by putting their bills underwater to feel for seeds. invertebrates, and plants. When disturbed, these birds seek cover in shoreline vegetation.